All right, I am live. Um, I have Premium Cuban by Nino Vasquez tonight. I have this. It's a very good cigar. Had it before. I've reviewed it once or twice on here, I think. I don't know. It smells of nice. A little bit of seafood seasoning with chocolate. Seafood seasoning, chocolate, and greens. And a little barnyard. There's a definite seafood seasoning kind of feel to this. Smells delicious. It's funny because I have for later, I have this right here. I have giant spiced calamari. Okay. And I have ramen noodles. I'm going to mix them. I'm going to put the calamari in this right here. Hopefully I can stick around for after dinner because I'm probably gonna make this tonight. Probably gonna heat it up and whatnot and see what's happening. Well, I gotta get my hot lemonade. No, my tangy orange drinks tonight. I'm going to. That's right. Get some ice right here. I have Mad Dog 2020 Tangy Orange. This is a good drink. It's better, I think, than the Orange Jubilee. I think it's a little bit better. This is what I have tonight. I'm putting it on some ice. That's what I'm doing. Look at that. Nice color there. See? Yeah. Pungent. Like a lemon, orange. It's almost like that orange pop lemonade that they used to make. I think it was something like Two Dogs. I'm not sure. It tastes kind of like that, sort of. So I'm gonna cut this right here. Nice straw right there. Stop fucking trolling and get a life, will you? Stupid son of a bitch. I don't welcome that on here, you know it. All right, so the taste is like seafood seasoning, a little bit of chocolate, um, barnyard sweetness. Um, so yeah, I'm ready to light it. Match. I got some Ashton matches. I had some for a bit. Shiny. Ran out of them. One more. I found in my travels a Nick Stick Sungrow. about $6.99 MSRP, I guess you could call it. Right, pretty much all the way around. And this is garbage. Not bad, nice creaminess to it. Yeah, very good flavors thus far. Nice even burn stuff. The chocolatiness, about a uh, medium bodied. Strength level seems to be like about a medium to full, maybe. Um, Very nice. And this does get better with age. I had these since the wildfires in Oregon. I had them before that. I remember I had a shipment sent to my house before I got these before that happened. And this is like I think the last one I have left in the 5-pack or something. Retro has a creamy chocolate, slight vanilla flavors, but chocolate and espresso. Uh, well, Jeff D, you'll find that out right now when you go into 300 seconds. I don't tolerate trolls in here, so just keep that in mind. I don't tolerate it. This is not a troll channel. This is a cigar channel only. This is not a troll channel. So don't think you can come in here and run a fucking buck, because you can't. Sounds really good. Yeah, redhead girl, where have I seen you from? I don't know. I think I've seen you somewhere. I'm not sure. I know I've seen you. Oh, you did. Well, I haven't even logged in over there, truthfully, in about a week. That's how much I'm invested into this shit, you know? I'm not. I don't even give a fuck. You know, I don't care who's talking, who's doing what. I'm over here doing my thing. And I don't want you boy trolls over here, okay? I'm done with you. All right, so if you come in here, you're thinking, you'll make this like the boys. No, it's off limits over here. And I'm going to protect it with all my might. Because this is where I go to be left alone. I don't go here to run into you people. That's just the truth. I don't come here to run into you people. All right? Bottom line. Okay, well, so be it. I guess it is. I don't use that word. No, I don't. I have zero intention of getting back in the game. Zero. So if anyone thinks they're going to pull me back, well, they're not. Um, I have it well under control, and nobody's getting any attention from me on this end. So you're just wasting your time at this point. I mean, really. All right, so back to this. It's a nice creamy flavor in here. Even burn, as you'll see. That one's smoking very good tonight. This is a dark natural wrapper. Um, they have this on bestcigarprices.com. Um, yeah, pretty much right now it's got like a chocolate, slight vanilla, espresso, and like cedar in here. Yeah. I might stick around and do a dinner. I don't know. But I have giant spice calamari right here and ramen noodle soup, shrimp flavor. I'm going to mix that. You'll probably have it later. I don't know. How about you don't fucking mess with me, huh? You're lucky you don't live near me, pal. You're really fucking lucky you don't live near me. All right? Because I'd take you out in a minute. You want to act so tough on here, right? I'll fucking break your nose with just my paw. All right? See who's laughing at that, huh? Faggoty asshole. Yeah, should be good. Yeah. Yeah, well, the one I had last week had a more interesting combo. I tasted curry peanuts, and at the end of it, I ended up tasting like a total cherry bomb. It had a lot of flavors in it. Last week, I yeah, smoke is a nice finish on it. Um, Diagonal burn, but pretty much even. But diagonal also a little bit. Yeah, very nice for the most part. Um, and it's going good. kind of helps us do a little rotation here. No, sometimes the highest quality can burn out even, depending. It's not a lack of quality thing at all, actually. Just sometimes it's just the way things are. Sometimes it's how it's rolled, like a lot of the aging. It has many things to do with it. Now, if you look here, right, this is a silver ash right over in here. The ash is like very silver up in there. It's usually a great sign when the ash is very silvery, like up there. I always like to see a silvery white ash if I can. That usually means the flavor's better. That usually means it's aged better. That means a number of things. You know, they can be this interesting. Yes, they can be. Um, but it's still an acquired taste in 2021. In the America of 2021, it's still an acquired taste. Picked up this hot sauce today. Piggly Wiggly hot sauce. Probably the closest thing I can get to a Texas Pete without paying as much. This is Louisiana style hot sauce right here. So I got that. I've had this a while since before I moved. I have this Cholula hot sauce as well. I have that right here. Very good. This this is the best Mexican sauce I think you can actually get. Like at least a definite top three. I fear. Uh, I'm happy to answer questions that pertain to the cigars. Yes, I'm happy to answer questions. But one more, where's this is a brand. I would call this a brand, and they come out with some very good sticks. They're on the budget level, but they have quality tobacco in them. Like you wouldn't really know the difference taste wise between one of these and something very high end. But sometimes it's just how they're made. Like some of them have more shavings inside of them, depending if they're lower priced. But this is about a medium grade, I would say. This is not the worst, but it's not the best as far as how it's rolled. But no matter what, even the low end ones taste good too. So flavor wise, Nino Vasquez delivers in all price ranges from my experience. When it comes to flavor, the brand delivers. Even if some of them are rolled a little worse, it just depends. Um, I'd say this is one of the top quality smokes that he does put out. Uh, I would say very close to it. He's got like one line that might be above this, but that's about it or something. Most of those can be found online if you just Google it. look it up. All right. Do you plan on getting into them? Do you plan on buying? Because that's why I would imagine that you were asking, right? Cash is still hanging on. It might be breaking off any minute now. Let's just see here. It will. It broke. Yep, it was just about to break. Yep. So that Ash. All right, Carolyn, welcome. Yep. I just got home not long ago. Did some shopping, went out, looked at some things. Got a little food, looked at some stores. Uh, Drove around. Uh, you can go. No, it's here. It's okay if you want to be here. It's your choice. It's your choice. Any drama tonight in your neighborhood, by chance? I could talk about that after if you want. Now they're advertising a fish sandwich. 2 for $6 fish sandwich on the TV. So fish sandwiches might be the next craze. I don't know. We'll see. But I know chicken sandwiches have been the biggest craze for the last 2 years, it seems like, straight. And definitely throughout COVID. But now they have a 2 for $6 fish sandwich at Bojangles, it turns out. And for six, that'll be a lot of food, I think. 2 sandwiches. Especially if they make them spicy, that would be delicious. They make them a little more spicy. What? All night? No, no, I don't. No. Yeah, well, that's where I am, redhead girl. I mean, what region are you in? I mean, yeah, I relocated. I was thinking about the Midwest a little bit today, funny. Like something to do with music. I was thinking about like a conversation a few people were having like 3 weeks ago, I think on YouTube or something, in regards to rockabilly music being big in the Midwest, maybe. Maybe something like that. Yours truly, Elvis Travels, red-haired girl, talked about how rockabilly was big in the Midwest, I guess. If it's big in Memphis, that would make sense because that borders like the Midwest almost. Well, yeah, Kentucky, West Virginia. That's bluegrass. That's the whole bluegrass neighborhood right over there. Kentucky, West Virginia. Yeah. Uh, a little Ohio, I think. Even. Yeah. All right. Old Crow Medicine Show. If anyone knows Old Crow Medicine Show, I'm gonna play a song. I mute the TV. Yeah. Let's see. Settings. I was gonna keep connecting to the internet on the phone. Grateful I haven't. I'm grateful that I haven't been forced to do anything outside of here, like break up fights going on and stuff. It's relatively calm. You enjoy. I'm gonna play some right now. Actually, I'm playing music right the fuck now. We're gonna have some music in the street right now. No worries there. Since we're talking about bluegrass, we'll definitely go there right now. We will definitely go there right now. Indeed, we're gonna go there. What the fuck? What the fuck? Problem with the network, my ass. I just fucking connected. My fucking ass. Says I'm connected. What a goddamn problem. It's a chore now just to play music on my phone because I have to keep deleting the cache, which I never had to do before. I don't know what causes that. If someone can help me figure that out, what the fuck causes um, me to have to delete the cache over and over again, or at least every time I go to put YouTube on and play music or whatever the hell. I don't know. I have a fucking problem with the network out here. And I don't have a problem with the network because I fucking connected to it. I don't have no fucking problem with it. It's not a battery issue. I don't think it is. What a shit. I could clean out a little storage or something too. I don't know. See if that does. When I want to play music, I want to fucking play music. I'm sick of everything holding it back when I want to fucking play music. God damn, when I want to hear it, I want to fucking hear music. I don't want to fucking fuss just to fucking hear my fucking music. Yeah. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. It really fucking is bullshit. How hard. Look, that's what happens. Look, that's what happens to me. And there isn't a problem with the network. I fucking just connected. There's no fucking problem with the network. Stupid shit. So I'm just gonna disconnect and see if that helps. No, it doesn't. No. Connect. Maybe now, since I play a computer, then fuck this. Fuck that. I don't know what's going on with it. There's other things I can't connect to either. My Spotify, I've been having fucking problems trying to connect to that shit. Jesus Christ. Like, why does everything gotta be so difficult? Life's so difficult. Why? Oh, change in the cigar profile, folks. Change in the cigar profile, all right? I taste cacciatore sauce along with the chocolatiness, the vanilla, and maybe the vanilla's disappeared now. The espresso and the cedar. I now have tasted chicken cacciatore sauce. In the cigar, definite chicken cacciatore out the retrohale with chocolate and espresso. Peppers, onions, corn chips, chocolate, espresso. Thank you, Carolyn. I bet you're looking great too, hon. I bet you're looking great also. Even though I can't see you right now. Well, someone maybe had provided the music. I don't know. Someone provided some music, it looks like. I've got music for that, right? Turn it back on. Yeah, I guess so, right? Hope it doesn't mute out the stream, but I'm looking to play something right now. The song's called Cocaine Habit. It is these. I'm surprised. Cut me off, no problem. But this here, good. Elijah Wood. What was muted? Was my voice muted? Could you hear the music, but not my voice? What could you hear? I just want to get this straight because I want to talk and play music at the same time. That's what the shit's designed to do, you know? I hate when shit gets complicated in here. Wait, what? What were you hearing? Were you hearing anything at all? So I guess it's back to muting again. I thought that I could actually play them at the same time. I thought that issue got fixed. Guess it didn't. That's no fucking good, then. That's no fucking good at all. That's bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. I don't know what the fuck's going on here with this fucking fucked up motherfucking shit. When I get mad, I curse up a storm. I don't usually curse either, but I fucking do when I really want something bad enough and I ain't getting it. Tell you that right the fuck now. Red. So nobody's hearing my choices today. What I'm playing to go with this. That's fucking great. That's really fucking great. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking delayed. Technology doesn't always work. And I'll tell you something right now. We're not getting upgraded in technology. We're only going down from here. We're only going down. I mean, COVID is just pushing everything. We're going down. We're not going up. You know, everything's declining. It's disappearing. You know, there's not going to be that many more upgrades to anything because middle America's dying. That's just how it is. There's not going to be any upgrades. It's going to be just like this. It's going to be just like what I show you around here. That's what it's going to be like soon. And then it's going to decline even more than that. It's going to get worse. Because this is still somewhat functional around here. But the future of America is going to be like this or it's going to be worse. Let me tell you that right now. But it's cheaper to live. That's the thing. It's cheaper to live for me. I couldn't pay this price in Portland for a hotel. I'll tell you, I couldn't pay this in Portland. And not that it's cheap to stay in hotels, but it's better than that. And rents are a little better, I think. Just a matter of finding. But the future of America is going to be like a lost point in time. You're going to have abandoned malls, half abandoned malls at the very least, 25% occupancy malls. You're going to be seeing it. I'm telling you. So I live into it. And I bask in it with glory because I can still imagine the old times, you know? When I was a little kid, like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Back to the Future. I was just waiting. I was at the mall yesterday walking, right? And I was just waiting for Doc and Marty to show up in the DeLorean. I was friggin' just waiting for it. I mean, kind of sarcastic, but I wouldn't be surprised if Doc and Marty pulled up in the DeLorean. It looked like Twin Pines Mall, kind of, in the daytime, kind of. But they met at nighttime or whatever, like the plutonium and all that kind of stuff, and the Libyans and all that. Yeah. Marty! Doc! Doc! We got to go back to the future. Or back another 30 years. We got to go back. To preserve our society the way we remember it, we have to go back and fix all the wrongs. You know, and I feel like I'm going back. I feel like I'm going back to fix all the wrongs. Even though I'm 40 and some time's passed me by, I still feel like I got a second chance because I'm seeing the past. I'm seeing the past. Hermit, what's going on, Hermit? Right there, burning. This is a cigar I have, the Premium Cuban Robusto by Nino Vasquez right there. That's what it's looking like. Now, what this is made from, I'm going to just describe the cigar because I don't have music. I'm just going to describe the cigar. I'll put more attention into the cigar because, let me see here. Premium Cuban by Nino Vasquez tonight. This is hand rolled. That's number one. It's hand rolled. It's not machine rolled. That's the first cue they give you. It's hand rolled. Right there, hand rolled. Hand rolled. Right there. Premium Cuban Nino Vasquez. Natural. What do we got here? Cuban Holstat Toro Habano. This might be the wait. I will let you know now what this one is. Ecuador. Sun-grown. Habano, Ecuador is the wrapper, and the binder is Nicaragua. The billet is Nicaragua, and the body is full. That's what this is. Yep, back to the past. Yep. They went to 1885 too. I thought I already kind of went to 1885. Well, 1900 and 1920, when I was in some old colonial town in New Hampshire, I was reminded in 1900. Maybe even 1776, a little bit. How any internet, Dunkin' Donuts didn't have internet connection. I mean, he had Dunkin' Donuts, but it still felt like there was a little bit lost in time on some of the roads, like 1776 mixed with 1900, mixed with maybe the 19, I don't know. But this is like 70s, 80s, right around here. I mean, to sum it up, probably like Southern California in the old days is probably what this is like where I'm at. Probably like Reseda, where Daniel LaRusso was. I see similarities in that. Right where his apartments were, if anyone remember where his apartments were, right? Kind of like around there. That's what it's like. It's like Reseda. I've been finding. The stream's going. I have 6 viewers. It didn't crash. Right there. Even burn for the most part. A little wavy, not much. And there is some silver ash in here. When it's very silver, it's usually a very good sign. That ash dropped. I have not. I've rolled cigarettes before. I've tried rolling cigarettes, and I made them like joints with no filters. Whenever I rolled American Spirit cigarette, it turned out like a joint, and it even made me high. It did. It did a better job on me than weed did when I smoked American Spirit rolled up in cigarette wrappers that it came with. I got a cam for a gift, so I'm like, I better make use of this. I either put it in a pipe or most of the time I just use their wrappers and I wrapped it myself. American Spirit's the way to go, though, if you're going to hand roll them. It gives you a good buzz, Carolyn. Take it from me. It maybe like a lucky strike, or maybe a little better. That's what I would say. Lucky strikes, I would pick over Marlboro or Winston or any of them. Lucky Strikes, I remember, was so taboo at one time. They were like Jolt Cola in the United States. Remember Jolt Cola? When Jolt Cola was considered taboo and it was like a very high caffeinated cola. I think Lucky Strikes were the same, just for cigarettes, if I'm not mistaken. I remember years ago. This cigar tastes kind of like a Lucky Strike, like a big Lucky Strike. It's got that strongness to it. It's medium to full. What am I drinking? I'll tell you what I'm drinking. If you see some of this, pick it up. You will like it. You will not be disappointed. Mad Dog 2020 Tangy Orange. Nobody buys these. I remember I bought one, right? And I could still see the hole from where I bought one. And then I grabbed another one. But I don't think anybody's buying these. But I like them. They're good. Mad Dog 2020 Tangy Orange. Right here. Definite good drink for a smoke, I think. Fizzing. Nice and fizzing. Hmm? Begging for trouble, am I? Am I really? Well, beg for trouble. I want trouble. I want trouble, please, God. I want trouble. I want some trouble. I want 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 trouble. I'll just keep saying. Yeah, those seem. Hey, guess what? If I want cactus, I can go down the street. I can walk a bit and find cactus. I just gotta break off the spines off them. I gotta break off the prickly needles on them, and I'll see if I can get some of that juice that you're talking about. But I can get it up the street. I might try to make a drink with it if I could actually pick up one of them and break it off or something like that. Yeah, well, you have a very sad life, Mr. Bulldog. You should focus on your situation instead of other people's. You're just jealous that I'm living my life. So go fuck yourself. I'm not going to kindly ask you to go fuck yourself because that doesn't work. So, we need a music that Dave has provided. Best be careful with those prayers, right? Yeah, we'll see. Whenever I fantasized about wanting trouble, you want to know the truth? I never got it when I wanted it. It was always when I didn't want it. Whenever I've wanted it, though, it never really came, truthfully. So, unless I'm proven wrong, but so far I have. Right now, the cigar's canoeing a little bit. Right there. It's going off kilter a little, but it's gonna fix itself. How's the cigar been? The flavors have been chicken cacciatore as of more recent. Chicken cacciatore as of recent. Um, Chocolate espresso, vanilla, cedar, a little bit of corn chips. Sean Dunleavy, hello. Are you related to Mike Dunleavy by chance? You know Mike Dunleavy? He's like the coach. He had a son, Mike Dunleavy Jr. and stuff. You know who that is? You related to him? Don't forget to like the stream. Yep. Hit the thumbs up if you have not hit the thumbs up. One thumbs up in 56 minutes is bad. Come on, people. 56 minutes, one thumb up. I mean, I don't beg for money. Come on, what the fuck? Why is it like that at 56 minutes in? I wasn't saying anything about it. But now I got four. All right, anyone else lurking and they want to give a thumb up? Do so now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, there are obsessed, crazy people out here. Yeah. They're obsessed, crazy ass motherfuckers. They just have sad existences. They want to show people that they're doing things out in the world, but they're really doing nothing. They just live their same mundane life. They eat, shit, sleep, uh, the same boringness, the same shit every day. I'm not one of those people who are like rinse, wash, repeat, scratch my ass, wake up, shit, uh, You know, I'm more spontaneous than that. You know? There's some other streamer being a jerk. Oh, it's this guy by the name of Noodles. His name's Buldo, and he has all these soccer accounts when he gets banned. He's the biggest troll on here, the worst troll on here. Not the biggest best troll, but the biggest worst troll. You know, he gets banned and he has to come back on different accounts and all that shit. You know, I haven't logged into an alternate account in a long time. And even if I did, I wouldn't say who I am. But I haven't logged into one in a long time. That just shows you how better I've got at controlling myself on that platform. Because I just don't have interest anymore. I don't have interest in this shit anymore. Anyone tells me about certain people that are making videos, I don't want to hear about it. But some people hate watch others, like Rich Life, Elvis. It reminds me of when they hate watched Elvis, and I told everyone they're idiots just because they're supporting him with their fucking view. They're supporting him by hating on him. They're technically giving their support. And the same thing happened with this friggin' Rich Life guy. Also, don't even give him a view. Don't even give him a like. Don't even give them the satisfaction. They're just worthless pukes. To me, they're pukes. Worthless pukes. Okay? Maggots. Pukes. You know? That's all they are to me. But some people you can't help but watch a few. I'm tempted to watch from time to time. You know? But people is just the same old thing and everyone's talking about them. I'm not going to watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing it this time. I'm done playing. I'm retired. So find somebody else. All you're going to do is watch the cigars. That's it. And you're going to be bored to death, some of you. That's what it's designed to do. Make you so bored that you're going to unsub. That's the point. Famous VSL. That's a good cigar. There we go. Sean Dunleavy, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Dunleavy says he's smoking a famous VSL. That's a cigar not everybody buys. Not everybody buys that cigar. Guardian of the Farm, huh? Guardian of the Farm. That's a good one. Little much, but it's good. It's not a bad cigar. I just thought I had one. Wait a minute. I got a small one. It was in a pack 5 for $20. And I got a small. Came with the Guardian of the Farm like that big. It was a short Robusto. It was pretty good. But was it worth full price to me? No. If I was to pay $8 for that, it probably wouldn't be worth it to me. I don't know. It's not a bad cigar though. I just wouldn't buy it myself. That's all. Yeah, a shop in New Hampshire had some crazy good deals without any tax too, and you could get like 5 7x70 Cassidy Garcias for $20. For smokes, New Hampshire's cheap. That's one thing I will say. Very cheap if you like cigars. Very cheap. I think even cheaper than Florida. Maybe it's about the same. Maybe it's about the same actually. Because Florida and New Hampshire are two of the cheapest states when it comes to buying cigars. I remember that very well. Where I'm at, it's about medium, sometimes more than average, sometimes way more than average, actually. And sometimes market price, regular market price, other times way up there too. There's places around here I went to where Cuban rounds went for $5.99, you know. $5.99. That's not a good price for Cuban rounds. But another place will have Nick sticks for $6.99, which is about average. But is anything really cheap down here where I'm at? No, not really cheap. One place, maybe. That's about all. One place is pretty cheap, but most of them, they're either average or they're way more than average. It's really a mix. You got to look around. Who's from the state I'm in? Quorum was like $5.50. It's like $2.99 in other places for that. Some places have quorum for $5.50. Yeah, some things are very high. Depending on where you go here, it can be high, Graham. It can be high. And sometimes it's average, maybe a little more than average, but still not too bad. You'll get it if you really want it. Like I got a Nick Six today for $6.99. That's about average. Most states, I would say, for that cigar. That's about right. That's about right for that. I know Florida had them for like $5 or something. $6 for three of them. That is Florida for Cuban rounds. A 3-pack I think was $5 or $6, between 5 and 6. So where you're at's a little bit more than Florida, maybe for cigars. I would say. But not bad too. That's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. The 3, that's Fresco. That's about average. That's about state, I think. Just a little bit. Fresco was $3.99 at Tobacco Depot, I recall. Yeah. It's really give and take, you know? That's how I see it. Give and take. It's just going to be what it is, right? You got to shop where you can shop. That's all. Ah, when? 8 something, maybe? I've been on here an hour and 7 minutes. It shifted back to its original. I've definitely traveled in the cigar world. I will definitely say that. Traveled in the cigar world, for sure. This. All right, we're back. We're back. We got the viewers back. We're back. We're back. I was going to say was this before I got cut off by the connection. Um, is that cigars might not be very cheap where I am per se. Nothing's very cheap in the cigar world. Nothing. You might have average, you may have way more than average, but you know what's cheap down here? I'm going to tell you something. Beer is cheap. Yesterday, I found a closeout 16-ounce steel reserve for 59 cents. 59 cents for a steel reserve, 16 ounces. I found that. And that ended up being 64 cents with 5 cents taxes. So you can get beer pretty cheap. You actually can get beer pretty cheap on every corner around here. Might as well live into it, right? That's what I say. You can even get a beer for breakfast when you wake up. Sometimes it's cheaper than a soda to get a beer. It's cheaper than a soda. And that piece of tobacco burned into ash. Again, that happened. It only happened a couple times to me. Or just burned into it. I haven't had it corrected. Usually a sign of a good smoke if it does that. Yeah. The retro hail is corn chips, chocolate espresso right now. Regular draw, dried fruit, chocolate. Old crow mesh, and I gotta play my good guy. About percent. Light smoke output. You can hear me singing, but you can't hear the music. Fine, that's fine. Okay. I don't give a shit no more. I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. We don't want to even. It'll correct itself. Kevin and Odyssey, are you really? That's a good one. Odyssey, Connecticut, in Corona. I've had it. I reviewed it. Look. Search it on my channel. I look. Look for it. I had it. I had it. It's good. I like it. Odyssey, Connecticut, and Corona. Had it. Had it before. Hey, Mr. KKK hasn't got back to me. I wrote some, he didn't reply me again. Because we were talking about that before and stuff, so I would update you on that. I'm going to tell you about that, all right? I'm going to tell you something, I think, okay? Either he was a troll or he was actually a hardcore Southern Democrat that still remains. He just couldn't really do much about a lot, but he didn't like something about me. The obvious things about me he didn't like. He told me, okay? I was stirring up his world more than the other black people were around here. I'll tell you that. But I haven't heard from him. Whether it's a troll or I don't think it was. He seemed very serious, like he believed. And I'm in the deep south. Possible. But they're not hanging people no more. He was from the 1920s where they hung people. They literally hung people. Okay. Some people who believe in the ideology, they live in the East Coast. In actual practice, wouldn't do that. It's just they face problems with minorities in places like New Jersey, Mass, like the blue states. And I was one of those at one time. I didn't like the Democrat establishment where I lived in Mass. And I just thought the minorities and even the whites who went along with them, which I don't see the whites going along with them here. You know, everyone's kind of like separate, you know, I'd like to say. So a lot of blacks I find are very polite and nice, actually. It's in the North, though, they were not. That's the thing. In the North, everyone was just kind of rude. And the minorities, I think, just fed off of that. When they lived in Boston and places like that, they were like ultra rude to some people too, you know. But it's a different world in the South. The people who believe are probably the 1920s segregationists, like literally like the Southern Democrats. They're like really, like, I would imagine, just based on maybe that reply or maybe somebody else and stuff, but you put in that world, it's a different world, you know. So that's the thing. And there's a bar down the street. Listen to this. It's a black section of town, but there is an all-white bar up the street from here with bikers, And maybe some of them are there, you know. I don't fully know, but it's possible. When whites get together, it's possible that they're like that. It's possible. But either way, I feel like the Karate Kid. If I got to fight him off, I'm going to fight him off. But it hasn't happened. You know, I'm like a hybrid of like the Karate Kid and Terry Silver and people like that. You know, I'm probably like a hybrid of everybody. Like Cole, Silver, and Daniel. I'm probably a hybrid of, I would say. At least when it comes to fighting, I'd say I'm a hybrid between Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai. Because I feel like I'm in the 70s and 80s right here. For the most part, I don't see that world. It's just in the email I found somebody. I guess they were in the local KKK here or something. But in the real world, I don't see that shit. Even when I see white people, I don't see that shit. It might have been a troll. I don't know. It might have been a troll. No idea. Could have been. But I guess I seem like Gene Hackman to him when he was in when Gene Hackman, because you know Gene Hackman, he probably had a white wife, but he was a civil rights activist in the movie Mississippi Burning and all that. He might have saw me like that though, or I'm from the north and stuff. He could have saw me like that. I don't know. But he didn't. He didn't respond when I gave it to him. Pretty good though. He didn't respond, so I haven't heard from him. That's fast. So I told him where I was. I told him the hotel I was at. If he wanted it, if he wanted to stop by. If he would have asked the room number, I probably would have told him, but he didn't. He wasn't like someone who found my address, you know. He was just talking, had a lot of frustration. But you know, Derek Vineyard, I told him I used to be a neo-Nazi too. And sometimes there were actually feuds with KKK and neo-Nazi. I remember that. The KKK did not like the neo-Nazis. They really did. So maybe if I was a neo-Nazi, I would have had an issue with them too. Maybe I would have. I don't know. If I met them and I talked about my views on things and maybe he told me his, I might have gotten into a bar fight. But it's undetermined. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, Lots of shootings and stuff happen at malls. I have a mall across the street from me. I haven't witnessed a shooting, but it's probably 90 something percent black area. The mall right up the street. But I was also wondering, despite the high black population in that mall area, I'll tell you something. I was waiting for Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd to cover the DeLorean, despite all that, because it reminds me of the Twin Pines Mall. Even despite the amount of people that come, I thought it was so back in time that I was waiting for Michael J. Fox to show up in the DeLorean with Christopher Lloyd. I mean, the hotel I'm at, 90% black. 90% black right here. I don't have problems with people. I'm white, and that's really it. You know, I don't talk to them too much, but they're here, you know. You've been brought down as soon as the coke thing happened. Your mall has been brought down. What's been brought down again? Tell me again. Tell me again. What? Oh. I'm in the hood though. If I can get Mad Dog 2020 Taggy Orange, I'm in the hood. Proof right here. Mad Dog 2020. It's actually pretty good. It doesn't sell out. It doesn't sell out. You would think it would. It doesn't. I think the space when I bought it, I saw a space like from when I bought the last one at this place. I saw a hole. I don't even think people here are buying it. Even here, they're not. But they sell it here, though. Just high crime and shootings and all those people you killed. Where are you at? Give me your general area. Like, are you in the southeast? Are you like in the southeast? Are you in the Midwest? Where are you? I relocated to South Carolina. Okay, I did. But Portland, Oregon, now on the other hand, most neighborhoods were 90% plus white in Portland, and a lot of them were practicing. And I don't think they really realized they were practicing. They went along their regular life, didn't know they even had the views, but they did. I'll tell you something, Aryan white man. In Portland, Oregon, in some neighborhoods, Hitler would be impressed. Hitler would be impressed. Hitler would be impressed, actually, in a blue area. He would be impressed with the amount of whites that there are. He'd be very impressed. And that was a blue area for the most part. Washington County, where I was before I came here, he'd be impressed. Hitler would love it. You know? He would love it. Yeah, believe. Makes you wonder, doesn't it, if Hitler was really like Ted Wheeler or not? Isn't it interesting? Hitler could have been like Ted Wheeler and Kate Brown. They being brought up. I'm going to tell you something. South Carolina is like the polar opposite of Oregon. It's the polar opposite of Oregon, I would say. I literally say the polar opposite. One's very liberal, the other's not. The other's more red. But whether racism comes into play or whatever, it's really, I don't think it really does with the conservatives. Motels Wi-Fi, I'd say it's okay. Sometimes I have to keep logging in, but it works. It works. It's decent Wi-Fi for the most part. I would say for the area that it's in. No. Lighten this. All right. There's the rest right here. The flavors are pretty good going down. Nothing bitter. Same flavor profile. I pretty much taste through the whole thing. And this is a Robusto. It'll last me almost an hour, 40 minutes. For this Robusto. 5x50. In a 5-pack. That was under $10. It lasted me this long. Maybe a little bit of licorice coming in. I taste a little bit of licorice coming in on top of the chocolate espresso notes and cedar. I see licorice coming to this. Smoke output, excellent. I recommend it if you're going to get it. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Going.